Hello students, good morning. Myself Rita Das. Again I am here to present my video. Those who are new for my channel, please subscribe my channel. Today I am going to teach you the fourth lesson of the supplementary book of class 10th. The topic is the question of trust. In this letter, the writer was the Victor Canning. First of all, we have to know about the author. The Victor Canning was a renowned writer of the British. He was born on 16th June 1911 and he was a prolific British writer of novels and thrillers who flourished in the 1950s, 1960s and 1970s. He was personally reticent, writing no memoirs and giving relatively few newspapers interviews, and he was died on 21st February 1986. Now we have to know the introduction of the lesson. It is said that you must set a thief to catch a thief, but it is also said that there is honor among thieves. Which saying does this story illustrate? The story is about a man named Horace Denby who is 50 years old and everyone around him thinks he is a good and honest man. He used to build locks and used to earn enough profit so that he could hire 2 servants to help him. He was sent to jail once about 15 years ago because he used to commit robberies every year. This year, when he goes to a house for robbery, he meets a woman who pretends to be the owner of the house. Later, when he leaves from there and is arrested after 2-3 days, he comes to know the truth of that lady. Just before starting the lesson, we have to focus on the characteristics of this chapter. There were 2 characteristics. One was the Horace Denby and second was the lady. First, the Horace Denby was about 50 years old and unmarried. Everyone thought him a good and honest citizen. He was otherwise very well and happy, except for attacks of hay fever in summer. He made locks and was fairly successful at his business. Horace Denby was good and respectable but not completely honest. He used to rob a safe every year. He used to do so because he needed money to buy books. He had a passion for buying rare and costly books. He would rob only the rich person. He never hurt anyone and carried no weapon with him. He was not very aggressive and did not want to go to the prison. The next character was the lady in red, beautiful dress. The lady in red, gifted with a rare personality. She is full of confidence. She acts like a perfect actress, presenting herself as the lady of the house. Even the dog was rubbing against her in a friendly manner. In a very subtle way, she told Horace that she wanted to wear the jewels in the safe to a party that night. She made him open safe without gloves. Horace willingly hands over the jewels and the decams with them. After the character, we have to know the difficult words meanings. Hay fever means a fever due to allergy. Expensive means costly. Burglar alarm means alarm bell to indicate the burglar. Sneeze to bring out breathing air forcefully. Ball means container. Tickle means sensation. And here the Horace Denby personality: good, unmarried, honest. Profession: makes locks with 2 helpers. Previous life: 15 years old, had served his first and only sentence in a prison library. Hobby: loves to read rare and expensive books. Sought over Grange, this year his target house to be robbed. Now the story started with a man whose name was Horace Denby. He had a good reputation in the society. He was about 50 years old and unmarried. He used to make logs and lived his life. He was not completely honest man. He had one hobby, to read expensive and rare books. Every year he robbed one rich house and purchased books with the money and read books. He had two assistants to help him. Before robbery, he had to plan about the robbery in detailed way and very carefully he did his work. He had one weakness of the hay fever. He knew about the Sotover grains in one of the magazines. Every details of the house of the Sotover grains was given in the magazine. The safe was behind the painting. The owner of the house were out of the station. Two servants went to see the movies. In afternoon, the key was hanged backside of the house. After knowing every detail of the house, he went there with full instrument. He first opened the door and found a dog was lying there. He just patted the dog by calling his name. The dog became silent. He went on the top of the room by stairs. After reaching there, he opened all his instruments, which were helpful for breaking the lock. He put on the gloves, but he started sneezing because he had a hay fever by smelling the flowers which were kept in the bowl. Suddenly he heard the sound of a lady. She told him to cure his hay fever first. Then we thought she was the owner of the house. She came with a red gown, looked very smart and beautiful. Then we thought first to run away from there. But the lady told him he would inform the police. Horace Denby requested the lady that he would never do such a type of thing in his life. He requested her to leave him for first time. The lady was not agree to leave him. At last, the lady wanted to leave him with one condition. The condition was that she wanted to go to the party by wearing the jewels, but she had forgotten the password of the safe. So she requested Horace Denby just to break the safe for her, then she would not inform the police. Horace Denby agreed to break the lock of the safe because he was the master of breaking the lock, and he opened his gloves and started breaking the lock of the safe because he knew he was working for the owner of the house. The safe was opened, the lady got jewels, Horace Denby was free and allowed to go. After one day, police came to Horace Denby house and arrested him for robbery of the jewels in Sotover Grange. Horace tried to tell the story of the lady, the owner of the house, told him to do that, but police was not interested to listen his nonsense story because his fingerprints were there. The owner of the house was an old lady. Horace Denby realized the red gown lady was another thief. She cheated him. There is no honor of the thief. He was put in a prison for 15 years and gave him the charge of library. He used to read lots of books after that, and he knew that the lady has just treated him as a fool, and he was completely trust on the lady, and so he was failure. After the explanation of the lesson, we have to know the summary of the lesson. Horace Denby had a good reputation in the society. He was about 50 and unmarried. He made logs and had two helpers. He loved rare and expensive books. Horace robbed a safe every year. He was now out and committing a robbery. For 2 weeks Horace had studied the house of Sotover Grange. He had to burgle this house. Horace Denby entered the house. Horace had and the voice told him that he could cure the sneeze. It was the voice of the woman. She stood in a doorway. She was young and pretty. His first thought was to run. The lady told him that she would telephone the police. She would tell them about him. Horace Denby told him to let him go and forget she ever saw him. The lady put one condition for letting Horace go. She told him that she had promised her husband to take her jewels to the bank. She had, however, left jewels in the safe. She told him that she wanted to wear the jewels in the party that night. She came down to get them, but she had forgotten the numbers to open the safe, so she needed his help, and Horace opened the safe for her. After 2 days, a policeman had arrested him for the jewel robbery at Sotover Grange. Denby's fingerprints were found all over the room. He had opened the safe without gloves. He said to the police, after 2 days, just Horace is now in prison. He often thinks of the charming and clever young lady. She was in the same profession. She had trickled him. Denby gets angry with anyone talks about the honor among thieves. At last, the theme of the story. The story is about the thief who gets a taste of his own medicine. Horace Denby can be termed as a thief with a difference. He steals only once in a year. He is fond of books and spends most of his booty on buying books. He plans meticulously before attempting a burglary. During his burglary attempt at a big house, he gathers all the necessary information and enters the house for stealing from the safe. He is cheated by a lady thief who claims herself to be the owner of the house. Finally, Horace ends up in prison only to repent at the way he was deceived by a person from his own profession. Please refer, and here at last we have to know the conclusion of the story. The conclusion of the story is that we should never trust anyone. Thank you.